Welcome to Art Wars Season 2. 11 brand new artists, 10 weeks of competition, and 1 winner. It's about to come to your screens very, very soon. Well, you're probably already watching an episode. 11 brand new artists from 9 different countries are here to compete to be the second ever Art Master, facing all brand new challenges, new twists, and a bunch of new judges. This season's twists and turns will be bigger than ever, and the challenges even harder. So make sure you stay tuned, because these 11 artists will start competing now. Hello and welcome to Art Wars Season 2 Episode 1. I have been working on this for so long. I'm so excited to bring it to you. So Season 2 has been a long process. We've got 11 brand new artists, as you've probably seen already from episode 0, and I'm just so excited to get straight into it. We have quite a few twists already in play, so that's very exciting, and we're going to talk about one now. So as you've seen in the title of the video, it's going to be something along the lines Art Wars Season 2 Episode 1, the first premiere. It's the first premiere because there's 2. I have split the artists in 2 groups, Group 1 and Group 2. Group 1 will be competing in this video. So I've done this for 2 reasons. One, it gives them a bit more screen time and we can focus on that art better. And number 2, they can't just hide between everyone. Last season we started with 11 artists and I felt people were just kind of floating in a way. But this season, that's not going to happen. So the 5 artists that start this episode are Korinachu, aka Alex, Green Tea Matcha, Maria, aka Kikwao, sorry if I'm butchering your names, Tea Doodles, and Rainy Drop, the winner of Art Wars Christmas, who won a spot on the show. So next episode you'll see the next 6 compete. So those are the artists, and let me tell you, there's some more twists in play. One of them being the Art Ninja. One artist, might not be from this group, isn't in the show to win. They have been set 3 missions to complete over the first 5 episodes they are in. If they complete all 3 missions, they get to give one person safety from elimination in episode 6. If they don't, they'll be sent home and won't get any special ability to give to someone else. So they'll be here for no reason. And you'll see more of that in the future, but the artists have no idea that's going on. Only I do, which is great. Any other twists? I don't think so. So, well, there is one with the judging, but you'll see that later. So we're now going to get on to the main challenge. Hope you like the new main challenge cuts. I've got a bunch of new cuts and I'm in love with them. I made them. So for the main challenge of the episode, the challenge was to draw your best art. So they had free reign. They could do anything they want, just what their best art was. Just to show what, and so I can see, and the judges, to see what they love to do, what they're good at. So this is the moment where they can make good first impressions and all of that. So we have all 5 art pieces came back in time. So let's get started. Here is the 5 artwork, same thing, from this episode. So, it is now time for something called the judging circle. As you just saw from the brand new cut. So the judging circle is a brand new kind of twist / gameplay feature in Art Wars Season 2. The judging circle is a collection of 10 artists from all over the world that will judge. As in season 1, we only had 2 judges and a couple guest judges, and only 2 people are going to have the same kind of opinion in a way. So by having 10, there's different opinions and different types of people, and the way it will work, each week the judging circle will vote and rank each drawing 1 out of 10. And then I will average the scores, so they'll get all added up and it'll be averaged out. And then me and my friend Marge will discuss the notes and pointers that the judges gave them. So we'll get onto that now, and then it will be revealed who's in the top, who's in the bottom, and who won, and who's in the middle, and just where everyone is, because it's a first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth type of thing. We've got leaderboards. It's going to be great. Let's go to that now. Welcome to the Judging Circle review section, where me and one of my closest and bestest of friends, Marge.
Aww.
I know, right? It's so kind. We'll be talking about what the Judging Circle said. So, this week had 2 quite controversial drawings. And I think it was pretty obvious who was in the top and who was in the bottom. So we're going to start off with Alex, aka, however you say the name on the screen somewhere. Don't know where. With Alex's drawing, the cartoon kind of white outline of the character was...
Made it look like a sticker.
I get what they meant. And I get what the intention was by Alex, but then I don't like... I think if they just put the white outline around the bushes and shrubs, it would have been a lot better, you know?
I think it was either one or the other, but I think the white outline makes the drawing pop.
And definitely
it looks like a sticker.
The judging circle did agree with kind of everything that was just said about the white outline. Another thing that...
Remember, it's constructive criticism.
Constructive
to build upon, start the foundation. You just got to take it.
Another thing the judging circle did point out was the colour palette. They thought went very well together and was very, 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 very strong and looked great. One more thing. Just a little thing. See, the placement of the watermark on the skirt was just a bit weird for us, and especially the judging circle was a bit chat about it.
Looks a bit suspicious.
Just a bit suspicious. She might have spilt some water on an app. You never know. But yeah, it just looked a bit weird. But on an example of where a good watermark thing went was green tea, who we're going to talk about next. Green tea's watermark, it was noticeable, but it didn't disrupt the drawing and didn't your eyes didn't go straight to it. So that was one amazing thing about green tea. Another great thing about green tea was the amazing technique of using a different colour than black to outline it, which the judging circle definitely pointed out strongly.
Did you know sometimes the black outline is a bit too much?
It's a bit boring as well. Personally, I find using different colour outlines very difficult. One big thing about green tea's matcha's drawing. What is it? Is it a human with furry?
It's a tad confusing.
But what is it? What do you think it is?
I'm not 100% sure.
It's something bunny, maybe like the white rabbit.
No, because it has paws and claws. I think it's like a cat.
I thought it was a dog. I thought it was a bunny.
A bunny with paws.
Okay, maybe Puss in Boots, Fiona, and and the white rabbit and the white not green Fiona and the white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland had sex and had a child. It would create that.
That's maybe their secret love child.
Yeah.
Secret love child.
Next person we will talk about is the incredible Maria, aka something here. I'm awful with names, people. Awful.
this drawing is probably one of the best we have ever seen on Art Wars. There was basically no faults and was getting above 8 points on each drawing. I mean, each score from each judging circle member. There was just one problem that people found, that they thought the eyes were a bit too far out and a bit too
They're a bit cross-eyed.
yeah, just a little bit. But oh my god, someone just sent their drawing in for episode 2. Stay tuned. Wait, I need to go look. I want to look.
Wait, but they can see it. You're screen recording.
Well, I'll blank it out, love. But bloody golly gosh, that is an incredible drawing. I'm showing you that later, Marge. What was I saying?
Maria, amazing.
Maria.
Like,
Just a slight wonkiness. That was all that was going on wrong with that, and that was mentioned in the Art Wars
but
judging
amazing drawing.
circle. Yeah. Last? No, not last. Second to last,
Not
we're going to
last.
talk about today is Marge's personal favourite, Raindrop. Please tell everyone why you love it so much.
I love it because it's from, I think, one of the first ever animes I watched. So I recognised it straight away.
Mhm.
And I think you remember my reaction.
I did.
It was so good.
You
I
screamed. Yeah.
screamed.
Because
That's how good it was.
I had no idea what was going on. I was a bit confused. But then there was definitely people in the group chat that explained to everyone else what it was, and I think that did push up a little bit more. Especially because when you do art like this and you post it somewhere, in the caption you'll say what it is, but because you don't have that caption on here, it's a bit more difficult. But then overall, the fact that it was something that wasn't known by lots of people, but still did very well, I think says a lot about the drawing. Because one thing I loved, and lots of people in the judging circle loved, was the blue purpley shading / highlights around it. It just added a little pop.
Barely noticeable, but you still notice it.
Last but not least, probably the most controversial, you know what word, drawing in the history of Art Wars. The first ever non-human / humanoid drawing was done by T. Doodles. She drew this incredible dragon of swords. Like, whoa! It was so detailed. The eyes were so, like, moist. They were moist. Moist.
They look so real, and it's like, wow.
And especially, I'm pretty sure that's the only traditional art drawing of this episode done, which I think is incredible. But with that, there was basically no faults, getting really high marks, which I didn't expect this risk to pay off. Especially in Art Wars, you take a good risk or bad risk, it can seriously send you straight home. But this one sent her right to the top. So it was a bit shocking to see that. So, they are the 5 drawings done. So now I'm going to go tally up the scores. Now say goodbye to Marge and wait for her to come back in episode 2.
I'll be back, don't worry.
Sadly. So we're going to tally up the scores from the judging circle, and it'll be time for the elimination challenge and the reveal of who is in that challenge. So goodbye, I've been James and that's been Marge. See you in a second. See Marge next episode.
In first place with an average score of 8.1 is Maria. She was only 2 points difference to our second place. Second place with an average score of 8 is Raindrop, and in third is the amazing T. Doodles with an average score of 7.8. And then in the tied bottom positions, meaning they're up for elimination, is Green Tea Mocha and Alex, both with a score of 6.7. It is sadly time for the first elimination challenge. So today's elimination challenge, let me just check I've got the right one because there's 2 going on. Today's elimination challenge for the bottom 2 artists, which were Green Tea Mocha and Alex, aka Korinachu, I think that's how you say it, sorry again. They have to draw a headshot, so it's about hit up of any character, a new OC, one that exists, or like an actual character, popular one, using only 3 colours, and obviously this is the 3 colour challenge based off the trend from when, God knows when it started, and then a bunch of random kid YouTubers stole it from the art community, but we're going to take it back today. So they have had 3 days to complete their challenge, and one of these 2 will be the first artist eliminated from Art Wars Season 2 in 11th place. So let's go straight onto that now and look at their incredible art. So those were the final drawings done for this episode. Now one of them has had to go home in 11th place. And it's time to reveal who is going home in 11th place. The artist leaving the competition is Green Tea Mocha. I'm so sorry, Green Tea, but it wasn't better than Alex's, and I'm so sorry to see you go. You're an amazing artist. Keep doing what you're doing. I hope you're okay in these times. And I'm so sorry, but you never know who you might see again in Art Wars. So stay tuned because there's more twists, more challenges coming up, and next episode you'll see the brand new 6 artists joining the cast. So I've been James Fudge. This has been Art Wars. Goodbye.